Okay, today is November the 21st, 2023, and I'm very happy with my performance today. Not because I caught any trades, but because I followed my rules, I stuck to my strategy, and I didn't take any trades. My strategy today did not give me any trades, any openings, any opportunities. So I'm very happy that I didn't take anything. We actually had a really big sell off from Monday 10 p.m. until pretty much open 6 a.m. And that's when we kind of went in, right? We had this big 4 hour busy, and I was just looking to see if that was going to hold or not, what was going to happen pretty much. We opened up right here at 9 o'clock. We made a high in this 15-minute SIBI. 9:30 we opened up. So I'm looking for a sweep of buy side or sell side, one of them, for the model 2022. So I'm looking for a sweep of buy side, then a displacement down, and the continuation, right, giving me a fair rally gap, market structure shift, all those good things. But we didn't get that. So I was thinking either that happens or we get a sweep of sell side and then displacement up. And then since we've been super bullish and we're in this 4 hour busy, we could get some continuation to the upside, continue to take the highs. We didn't get either one of those. We had a push. We had to take it to the sell side that was created at 9 a.m. We took it at 9:30. We pushed up. So now I'm thinking, okay, we did take sell side. Maybe we're going to displace up. We pushed up. We tapped this buy side liquidity. Literally one tick, 25 cents. If you look at the highs over here, we have a high of 16,020.50 and this high was 16,020.75. So 25 cents. That didn't give me any confirmation. We just took sell side, we just took buy side, and we're not going anywhere. It's not like we displaced down. If we made a big candle, came down, displaced, created market structure shift, then okay, right? That would have gave me a fair value gap, gave me some confidence to look for shorts. We didn't get any of that. So I'm like, okay, we created this sell side. Maybe we need to take more sell side before we continue up. We're still in this 4 hour busy. So I'm just looking to see what's happening. I'm not in a rush to take any trade. We'll create this sell side, fail to take it, equal lows. I'm like, all right, we got relatively equal lows. Maybe we do take that, and now we push up. This was my target at this point. Now I'm thinking if we could get a displacement up, a market structure shift, then we could just target a quick few points. Even 20 points would have been more than enough for the day. We didn't get that. We just continued to chop around and sell off. We finally got out of this 4 hour busy, and then we really sold off. And then this is a 1 hour. This was a 1 hour busy right here that was pretty much acting as support since we got in it. So at this point, I'm looking to see what's going to happen. I have my fib here to mark out premium up here and discount, and I only want shorts if we get into this premium. Ideally, this would probably stay as a breakaway gap, but ideally I want to here, max here. So we don't get that, right? We kind of just start consolidating. You know how it goes. After a big move, you can consolidate, it sweeps some liquidity, then continues doing what it's going to do, but that wasn't the case. I saw that we did also have this SIBI, and we were rejecting it multiple times. So once we broke through it and came back in, I took shorts, just one contract, small position. Saw that we were kind of rejecting the bottom half of it. This wasn't a really good trade, but I thought it was still valid. I thought we were so bearish at this point for the day, at least on the retracement, that we wouldn't come back up here. I saw that we were rejecting it, and then we pushed down. We had this 1 minute busy, and they rejected it. As soon as it pushed up, I closed out. Why? Not just because it closed out, not because it just closed out, not just because it rejected this 1 minute, but it's in a 1 hour. We have a 1 minute and a 1 hour on a super, super, super bullish high time frame bias. So I didn't want to risk it. I'm like, okay, maybe at this point, this retracement is done. We retraced so much, we might start pushing back up. But at this point, it was 11 o'clock. I'm done trading after 11. I leave, and that's it. I'm done for the AM session. I come back in the PM session, saw that we pretty much pushed up this entire time. I believe this was a 15-minute or 5-minute busy that we created with a 5-minute SIBI here, and then this was also a 15-minute SIBI in here. So we created a 15-minute SIBI, displaced down, but we did push through this 15-minute. So that's kind of, this is not a super strong SIBI because we broke through this really strong SIBI, right? So it wasn't giving me a lot of confidence in looking for shorts or anything like that. We also had this 5-minute and the 15-minute together. I'm looking at the 5-minute now, 120. I'm on, but I'm not taking the trade till after 2 to 3 silver bullets. All I'm trading. 2 o'clock we open up. I see that we inversed this 15-minute SIBI, and it's kind of acting as support. So I want to see what's going to happen around here. right? But I'm like, I'm not going to take longs unless we sweep external liquidity all the way down here. I'm looking for this sell side to be taken, or I'm looking for this buy side to be taken and the continuation down. But we pretty much just chop around from 2. We come in, use this inverse as support. We create this 1 minute SIBI, then push up, create a 1 minute BISI. Now this is a balanced price range. We take this sell side, we take this buy side out. We go down, create another BISI inside of a 5 minute SIBI. So we're in between. We're in between so many things. An inverse and a BISI, a 1 hour and a 4 hour. The price action was just ugly. 2 o'clock we had it was 2 o'clock that we had FOMC minutes or something. I don't know, because it honestly wasn't too much of an impact. And at this point, I logged out of my trade of 8. I logged into paper trading, and that's it. I'm like, this is not price action I want to trade. I have no confidence in any setup I'll take. But I will do is take a paper trade. I saw that we have this balanced price right here. This down close candle and this up close candle, they're around the same size. The balance, it's not the balance. The imbalance right here is pretty even. So I just marked it out and saw that we are using this 15-minute inverse as support, and now this also balanced price range as support. So I took a couple paper trades. I was aiming for this buy side, the equal highs that we made in the AM session, and sat through it. Once it pushed up, I saw that it kind of wasn't going to happen, so I just got out because I sat through all of this. So I was here for a while, from 2:18 to 3 o'clock, about an hour. Got off. At this point, Silver Bullet is also done. No trades for me today, except this one where I netted, I think, $1.50 in movement. So, then we came up, we took both buy side and sell side that we were aiming for at 419. I have no idea why. Okay, 419 took buy side, then 420 took buy side, 421 took sell side, and then we just continued in this range in this 15-minute. So that's just interesting, but I am glad that we did get a retracement, because we definitely needed a retracement from just continuously pushing up, and it was a pretty decent retracement as well. We did use this 1 hour as support. This got broken through, so we're going to see what happens, because now this is going to be an inverse if it starts acting as resistance, which it looks like it is, and this is now balanced price range. Look at these 2 4 hours, pretty much similar in size. So this might start acting as a inverse. We'll have some buy side right here. We might come in, take that buy side, and continue down to take this sell side. And we'll see from there. But we've been extremely bullish, extremely bullish, and we're super close to all-time highs, which is right there. Just very close to all-time highs, honestly. We just 150 points, which is nothing compared to what we just ran up, which was almost 2,000 points. So I can see us taking this and creating all-time highs. But I do think we're going to retrace, right? We have a daily BISI right here. All of these probably won't be tabbed. All of these probably won't be touched because, you had your SIBIs here. You had your BISIs here. They're kind of balancing each other out. But we might come in here, do something, and then come up and take the all-time highs. This is the holiday pump. And we'll see what happens. But, I'm good. I'm going to just continue to follow my setup and see what happens. But we do have this monthly as well, and then this monthly's not yet created. Weekly, and then with this weekly. So maybe we can see some retracement this week. Fill this in, at least balance this out before continuing to all-time highs, which is up here. Actually, all-time highs, yeah, I don't know why it's not there. Continue on to all-time highs. So we'll see what happens, and we'll go from there. I'm very happy, like I said, that I followed my game plan. Didn't take any bad trades. Didn't let my mind play tricks on me, show me things that aren't there, and just take dumb trades. Didn't chase. The price didn't show me anything. It is what it is, right? The 2 setups that I'm having now, it's like my family, right? Like, and if I take other trades, this is how I put in my own mind. My setups now are like my family, like my wife and my mom. And if I take anything else, that's cheating on them or that's hurting them. So I'm not going to. Simple as that. I'm going to stick to them, right? And then over time, get consistent, get very profitable. And then at that point, I could add in another setup, and that'll be like my kid. So for now, these are the only two setups I need: the 2022 model and the Silver Bullet. And if those don't present themselves, I'm not trading anything. I just don't want to. I don't want to continue going through this cycle. I need to discipline myself, and let's do it.